notebooks. Oh wait, I already take one. Boo and I mean it. Okay, not really funny. Cover. I see. Hello everyone. Okay, read this. Some little words out here. It's Halloween. Only Junie B. Jones is afraid to go trick-or-treating. 'Cause what if witches are really real? And what if pumpkins with sharp teeth that can eat your feet? And don't even get her started on candy corn. What is Junie B supposed to do? She'll have to find a costume that can outscare even the creepiest competition. This looks creepy, but only need to take out this and her hair to make her bald. I think she's not really that creepy. Kind of like making a costume like a man holding her head, or to be a killer or something. I isn't a killer, but I doesn't got even a mask or paints or something else to do as weapons. So it's just a little, only at the Halloween, demon killer will always wins the best, 'cause everyone thinks she's pretending to be only a little student girl, but actually when she turned into a real demon, really the creepiest. And sometimes her little brother can turn invisible and turn up a dark, and then when he opened his eyes, look loads of creepiness. Okay, let's go and read this. Room 1, first grade friends. Boo, and I mean it. I got 9. Okay. So we're only read to chapter 5. To know Squirty. Chapter 1. Secrets. Friday. Dear first grade journal, my daddy went away on a business trip this week. He's doing job interviews. Job interviews is when you put on a suit and you wear a tie and you beg people for a job. I wish Daddy did not have to do job interviews right now, 'cause Halloween is coming tomorrow, and I'm afraid of that scary holiday. From Scaredy Junie B, first grader. P.S. I'm not telling anyone that I'm scared of Halloween, or else they'll tease me, probably. Children are like that. If they tease me, I just ask Flippy to throw in their faces. You know who's Flippy? Flippy is my helper. It was my slippers that I wear every day. It was my slipper, and that's all. If someone is naughty, like hello, what do I do? 'Cause you're a bad snail. Hey, I'm a cute little snail. I'm not doing anything. But sometimes you did. Once you played football and then you kicked. And then you broke the window. Boy, young man. I'm not a young man. So who are you, a teenager? Yep, I'm nearly a teenager. Yes, yes. So I do ask Flippy to kick at his face, and now he got a little scar on it. I put down my pencil and thought about Halloween some more, when I did a little shiver. On account of last year, a boy named Polly Alien Puffer told me 5 scary secrets about that day. And he said I'm not allowed to tell anyone, or else a witch will turn my head into a wart. Ew! Wart. Gross. I made a sick face and tried not to think about that situation. Oh, please, Junie B, I'm begging you. Please. Tell me the secret. I want to. Please, Junie B. Or I throw this book out of my face right now. Only having you not think about situation is you trying not to think about the situation. I tapped my fingers very frustrated. Then all of a sudden, I saw my journal on my desk, and a good idea came in my head. Because sometimes if you write your problems in a journal, it makes you feel better about things. I heard that on Home Shopping Network. We're selling journals, I believe. I quick open my pages and start to write. 5 scary secrets that Polly Alien Puffer told me by Junie B. Jones. Yes, I want to hear it. 1. Real monsters and witches go trick-or-treating on Halloween. Only they don't even wear costumes. Yeah, even Killer do not, and Little Creep do not. I think 2 of them are Little Creep are kind of ghost, and Demon Killer's kind of girl. Blood sticking on her katana. They think it's just ketchup, but actually it's real. Mostly she just like fighting with other demons. Even she was a demon, but she only fighting with other demons to save the world. In my fantasy world, but not really real. I don't think so. On account of everybody thinks we're already dressed up, but we're not. No, but we're not. They're wearing their real actual face and clothes. 2. Do not carve pointy sharp teeth in your pumpkin, or else it will roll into your room while you're sleeping and eat your feet. I'm not really sure about that. First, a pumpkin do not got a tummy. Second, it's not really a living thing. I know once it's a living thing, but after we scoop all the things and cut it, it turns into an unliving thing, a dead pumpkin. And third, you can break a teeth, because pumpkins do not really that hard, just like your teeth, not really. 3. Bats like to land on your head and live in your hair. No, we're not. Once I saw a baby bat, but it just flew around me and then it flew away. It doesn't even hurt me. I look at them, it's quite adorable. But what I see is only a flying black animal. 4. Black witch cats can claw into your shreddle. Shreddle? What's a shreddle? Claw. 5. Candy corn isn't really corn. Yeah, but not really corn. It's a kind of candy. They just called it a candy corn, and that's all. I put down my pencil again and I read over the secrets. The candy corn is shocking, I tell you. If you want to make a real candy corn, just dip the corn into the honey and then dry it. Now it's sweet and yummy. It's really corn, but actually I like the original candy corn more and more yummy. Writing my problems did not make me feel better. I put my head on my desk and I covered up with my arms. Just then I heard my teacher's voice. His name is Gary. That is a good Halloween name, I think. Only it's actually used for the whole entire year. He said to please take out our arithmetic books. I kept on staying covered up. How can I do arithmetic when there's scary secrets in my brain? All around me, Rule 1 got out their books. I took my sweatshirt from the back of my chair and tucked it next to my ears. Sweatshirts help block out classroom noise. Pretty soon, I heard the teacher again. Junie B, are you right back there? He asked. Only before I could even answer, a tattled girl named May started blabbing her head off. No, Mr. Scary. Junie Jones is not all right, he said. Junie Jones is not paying attention again, as usual. She thought for a second, and Junie Jones had been doing our best stuff lately too, she said. Like yesterday, she ate half a sandwich from her lunch box during silent reading. Only I couldn't even tattle on her, because you said if I keep on tattling, I get a note sent home. And so thank goodness that you're finally on the ball today. After that, Room 1 got very silent, and Mr. Scary didn't say any words. I felt shaky inside. He was thinking of a punishment for me, probably. Finally, I raised my head and peeked one eye at him. He was sitting at his desk, and I peeked one eye at him. He was sitting at his desk writing a note. I did a groan. It was to my mother, I think. I started to hide my eye again. Only just then, Mr. Scary stood up very calm, and he came to the back of the room, and he gave the note to May. I could not believe my eyeball. Please take this home to your parents, he told her. May's whole mouth came open at that shocking news. No, Mr. Scary, no, please don't make me take a note. Please, I wasn't tattling. I promise I wasn't. I was just saying that I'm glad you're on the ball today. And that's all I was saying. I was saying that I'm glad for you. Mr. Scary smiled. Thank you, May. You're very kind, he said. He bent down next to her, and he stuck the note in her backpack and reached over and tapped on him. That note was long overdue, I said. Mr. Scary sucked in his cheek at me. Please sit up, Junie B, he said. His voice did not sound happy. Now, he said. I quickly sat up. Okie doke, I'm sitting. See me sitting, Mr. Scary? I said. Plus also, I'm going to get out my arithmetic book, I think. I found it in my backpack. Yes, sir! Here it is. I got my book, and so I am all set to do arithmetic now, I said. Mr. Scary kept on standing there. I looked up at him. Alrighty, you can be heading on back to your desk, I said. He did not move. I waved my fingers. Keep in touch, I said. Mr. Scary bent down to me, and he talked serious in my ear. You need to pay attention in class, Junie B, he said. I shouldn't have to tell you that. I did a sign, and I leaned over and I whispered to him real private. Yeah, only got something in my head that's bothering me today, I explained. on account of scary Halloween coming tomorrow, and don't actually like it that much. Just then, May's ears perked up. That girl has X-ray hearing, I tell you. Hey, everybody! Junie Jones is scared of Halloween, she shouted. I just heard her say, Junie Jones is a scary cat baby about Halloween. All room 1 turned round and looked at me. Really? Said my bestest friend named Herbert. You're scared of Halloween, Junie B? I didn't know that. I didn't know that either, said my other friend named Shirley. How come you're scared of Halloween? Just then a boy named Sheldon jumped up at his desk and talked real loud. Well, I'm not scared of Halloween, that's for sure, he said. He stood there for a second. Then he did a little frown. Except for the last year, Daniel Delmont dressed up like Mr. Potato Head and he jumped out of me from a bush, and so I had to drop my bag and run. Room 1 laughed and laughed. Sheldon frowned bigger. That wasn't funny, he said. I had to start my candy from scratch. May rolled her eyes. Who cares, Sheldon, he said. The thing is that Junie Jones is scared of Halloween this year, and that makes her a scary cat baby. She leaned across the aisle from me. B-A-B-Y spells baby, he said. I crossed my arms at the girl. Oh yeah? Well, T-A-T-L-T-A-I-L spells tattletale, I said back. Mr. Scary looked at me. He shook his head no. I thought a second, then tried again. T-A-T-A-L-T-A-L-E spells tattletale, I said. Mr. Scary did it once. I tapped my fingers on my desk and took one more crack at it. T-A-T-A-L-T-A-I-L spells tattletale? Mr. Scary closed his eyes. I put my head back down on the desk. He covered me up with my sweatshirt. I appreciate that. Chapter 2. Candy Corn. That afternoon, I zoomed to my house from a bus stop. I ran in front of the doors as fast as lightning. Tattletale! T-A-T-T-L-E-T-A-L-E spells tattletale, I hollered. After that, I used the word in the sentences. Tattletale, May is a big fat tattletale. I heard my grandma's voice. Junie B, honey, is that you? She called. I'm in Ollie room. Come back and see us. I circled my hand around my mouth. Okay, I hollered again. Okay, spell okay. After that, I hurried back very, very fast and held my grandma real tight. Did you hear me spell tattletale? I said. I looked that word up in my dictionary at school. On account of May tattletaled on me today. Grandma Miller was changing Ollie's clothes. She shook her head at that news. Oh dear, not more trouble with May, he said. Honestly, Junie B, you're just going to have to ignore that girl. I crossed my arms. Yeah, only how could I even ignore her when she called me a scary cat baby? I said. She told all the children I'm scared of Halloween, Grandma. Only if May knew that I know about Halloween, she would be scared too. Grandma looked curious at me. What are you talking about? She asked. What is it that you know? I swallowed very hard. Then it made my voice quieter. I know 5 scary secrets. That's what I know, he said. I'm not even allowed to tell anyone, or else my head will turn to a warp. Chills came on my arm. Polly Alien Puffer told me that. I whispered even softer. Grandma Miller wrinkled her eyebrows. Polly Alien Puffer? Hmm, she said. Wasn't he the boy who told you that a monster lived under your bed? I nodded my head. Yes, that's the exact same Polly Alien Puffer, I said. He knows a lot of scary stuff, Grandma. On account of Polly Alien Puffer had a brother in 8th grade, and the 8th grade is almost as old as a grown-up. Grandma did a little smile, and she finished buttoning Ollie's sweater, and she put him on the floor to walk to me. Ollie does not walk that professional. He teeters and totters and weevils and wobbles. Then he fell down on my foot. And then he patted my shoe very nice and he said word moo. Moo is Ollie's favorite word. He's not the sharpest tool in the barn. Grandma bent down to pick him up. I touched her softy white hair. Bats will love that hair, I believe. I would go out on Halloween if I were you, Grandma, I said. Not with that head of hair. Grandma Miller did a little frown. Then she fluffed her hair very much. Why? What's wrong with my hair? She asked. Don't you like it? I zipped my lips shut, 'cause I said too much already, I think. Grandma Miller fluffed some more. Speaking of Halloween, your mother's coming home from work early today. She wants to take you to the store to buy your costume. Just then, more chills came on my arm. I started backing out of Ollie's room very slow. Yeah, only I might not want to buy my costume today, I said. I might want to buy it tomorrow, or the next day, or never, possibly. I kept on backing up. Okay, well, I think I will go take a nap now, Grandma. And so when Mother gets home, please tell her not to bother me. I did a salute. Thank you and good night, I said. After that, I turned around and ran to my room and I quick closed the door. A second later, I opened it a tiny crack. Yeah, only don't forget what I told you, I said. Do not go out with that head of hair on Halloween, 'cause that is just asking for trouble, Helen. But Grandma Miller called back at me. She said, please do not call her Helen. I shut my door again, and I picked up my favorite stuffed animal named Philip Johnny Bob. I hurried to get in bed. If I pretend to be asleep, maybe I won't have to go to the scary Halloween store with Mother, I told him. Philip quick pretend to snore and tap on him. Yeah, only she's not actually home yet, Phil, I said, explain. Plus, I need to tell you the 5 scary secrets, 'cause I can't tell them to real actual people, but you don't count probably, 'cause your ears aren't really real. Yeah. And he's just a stuffed animal, not a real elephant. Philip Johnny Bob felt his ears with his front foot. Really? You're kidding me? He said. My ears aren't real? Are you sure? Because they really feel real, don't you think? I felt his ears. Yes, Philip, they do feel real, but they're just made out of cloth. Philip Johnny Bob kept feeling his ears, and so finally I had to take his foot away. After that, I made my voice into a whisper. I told him the 5 scary secrets. First, I whispered the secret about the monsters and the witches. And then I whispered the secrets about the pumpkins and the bats and the cats. But finally, I whispered a secret about how candy corn is not actually corn. His mouth came open as I went. No, he said. That can't be true. Candy corn has got to be corn. It has corn right in the exact name. Plus, it even looked like corn. Kind of. And so if it isn't corn, what kind of vegetable is this? It's not a vegetable, it's a kind of candy. I did a shrug. I don't know, Phil, I said. It can't be peas, 'cause peas are roundish and greenish. Right, said Philip. And can't be carrots, 'cause carrots are longish and crunchish. We thought some more. Maybe both of us look at each other. Maybe Polly and Puffer Big Brothers is wrong about the corn, he said. Yes, he's got to be wrong, said Philip. Candy corn is definitely corn. First annoying Queen woke up. Now, wish she doesn't even born. I know you guys want to stop me about saying my sister is an annoying queen. 'Cause I said that 'cause she really annoying. You cannot even let me doing my video. Should I even stop now? Of course not. I'm not gonna give up. I must read louder. There's nothing else it could be. I nodded. But there's other scary secrets are true, I bet. You can just tell they're true by the sound of them. Like, why would a real actual monster put a costume if he already looks like he wearing one? I know, said Philip. A man could tell you wears one. They already half a demon, half an angel. But they do not really look much scary. They just look fluffy by their big kitty tail. So they look at each other and then they start to sewing. And now they have been done sewing a Squid Game guard costume, and when we wear on, it looks more like a rain one. I mean, a raincoat. So they have to sew again because they're taking the wrong kind of texture. They're taking the waterproof cloth. So now they have to take the fluffy cloth, but not really fluffy. Then we start sewing again. But now we're done. Still cute, I think. But then Amaya got a little click of her ear and everybody turned to normal people because they wanted to hide. When people saw them as an animal, they're gonna kind of like going it on the internet, and they do not really want it. So they wanted to be secretly, or some even kidnap them and buy them for money. Greedness. But then the owner of them might need to put them back because they doesn't want to get an owner. I know they're kitties from their mother and father, but now they leave them alone now. They can do anything just like a normal family. Actually, we're not really families. No one older than each other. As Gap, Dark Dino and White Dino are bigger than us, but we're just then Amaya just turned her years just like us. She's quite helpful, I think. Yum, 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 yum. I know, said Philip. And the pointy sharp pumpkin teeth make sense too. 'Cause what good are pointy sharp teeth if you can't eat feet? Yeah. Right, I said. And you know the bat and the cat secret are true too. 'Cause what bat would want to live in grandma's softy hair? No, bats would live in caves. And the cats? They just live with their owner, and that's what. Just like in my team too. They just live with their owner, and their owners, their parents. But now I didn't got an owner, so they pretend I am their owner. Right, Carmen? Yes. But as I'm feeding them, I said to them, "We're got a stream over there, loads of fish, and take this fishing rod and then go." But Amaya just used her powers and then lift some of them up and cook them up really fast. And then now they got a big meal. Just like the birthday. At her birthday, we just got a fish cake. And I didn't even know why. I just feeling like I'm scared that this fish cake would be really not yummy. But then after I taste one, that was really delicious. Because Kitty Mitty is quite a good cooker. But sometimes she even burned her fingers and she feeling like she doesn't even know why. Num num num. And witches and cats are definitely claw into your shadow, said Philip. He looked at me. "Maybe you shouldn't go trick-or-treating this year," said Junie B. He said, "Maybe you should just stay here with me, all safe and sound, right in your own house." I know Philip is not a living, but how did he talk? Oh, I know, kind of like this, watching my mouth. "Hello, I'm hello." I just talk like them, just like my puppets. Not really. I know we're not a living, but just pretend we're real living. Or squishing me. 'Cause are we playing orange juice? Yes. Later explaining for you the game orange juice I made up. I hug him real tight. Very tight. That elephant is very supportive. Chapter 3. Squirty. How about just reading to chapter 4? It's okay. Me and Philip, Johnny, Bob took a real nap. It was an accident, 'cause both of us are too old for naps. But sometimes naps just happen. After we woke up, Mother came in my room and she kissed my cheek hello. I did a yawn and wave. Mother ruffled my hair. "I know you're still sleepy, honey, but we need to get your Halloween costume now," she said. "Grandma's going to stay with Ollie while we're gone." My tummy did a flip-flop at that news. 'Cause I have to get out of this. I just had to. Yeah, only I don't actually feel like getting my Halloween costume right now. I said real whiny. And anyway, I don't even know what I want to be yet. Can you guys please choose for me what kind of costume should I wear for this year? But it must be going to October, and you're just February. Gonna be a long time to go. What do you guys choose for my costume? Number 1, a ghost. Number 2, a crocodile. And number 3, a killer. Just choose it for me. As I choose, a ghost will be the strongest, I think. After that, I quick pull my covers over my head. I will think about this and get back to you tomorrow, I think.